Bro, guys, I'll be surprised if you don't know what happened as a One Piece fan in One Piece chapter 1179, bro. Like, this is crazy. Like, I don't have to say anything, guys. Like, you can see the spoiler in the title, bro. Chapter 1179. NERONA IMU descends. Guys, what is this, bro? Like, I can't believe, like, this is insane, Oda. Like, I'm going crazy, man. Like, holy. Oda, what have you done, bro? Like, I used to pray for times like this. Like, we are finally getting Imu's face reveal in this chapter, bro. Like, I don't know what more to say, guys. Like, I'm speechless, bro. Like, I don't know. Like, anyway, guys, let's just go over from the chapter from the beginning, bro. In the cover request, we see Yamato and Ace and Otama taking boar piglets on a field trip to the wetlands. Yeah, cool cover story. Yamato and Ace. I wish they were together, but unfortunately, yeah, Ace, you know what happened. So yeah, guys, let's just go to the chapter straight away, guys. Like, oh my god, the chapter starts up exactly where we ended off in last week's chapter, where we saw Emo saying that they're going to leave the Holy Land for a short period of time. Many of us were assuming were like theorizing like where Emu would be planning to go at this time, you know, like, but most of the theories are suggesting that they would like straight up go to ELBAPH, because that's where Luffy and Loki like defeated Emu and like sent him back, and Emu must be like want to retaliate, you know, bro. Like, you and yeah, man, shout out to those fans who stick with the ELBAPH theory and predicted that Emu would be heading to ELBAPH in this chapter. Guys, like, I didn't think it would be so fast. Like, this is crazy. So we see in the Holy Land, the elders are talking with Emu, and the elders are like telling Emu like not to leave the Holy Land, and we see like Garling walk in the Gorosei room, and Garling says that there is no point in like stopping Emu right now. Like, how long can the Holy Land possibly be defended under these circumstances? And the other Gorosei are like shocked, like. So yeah, all the Gorosei are telling Emu like not to leave the Holy Land, and Garling is the only one who is like supporting Emu's decision to like leave the Holy Land. And we see Garling saying that Shamrock's return seems to have helped quell the matters, but we were arrogant to think that we could easily stop the lower realm dwellers from using starvation techniques against us. What good are leaders who can't even keep their own troops fed? So yeah, this confirms that the Holy Land wasn't attacked by some outside forces like Dragon or the Blackbeard pirates, but it seems like the Holy Land was the Celestial Dragons were like rioting against the Emu and the elders because of the starvation situation. You know, the Celestial Dragons are protesting because of the shortage of food, and Shamrock was called back to Marijua to like police the Celestial Dragons in kind of way. As we know, the Holy Knights have like authority over the Celestial Dragons. Like, they're like the authoritative force in the Holy Land and taking care of all the justice and the decision in the Holy Land. So that's the reason why Shamrock was called back, and I wonder where Shamrock is, bro. Like, this is insane. So anyways, we then see the Gorosei and the elders, like the half of the page is like the Gorosei and the elders, it's like a build up to like Emu pulling up in ELBAPH. Like, this is crazy. So we see the Garling talking with the elders and saying that their top priority should be military might needed to assert the global dominance and even the farmer navy HQ. And then that's when like someone calls on Garling's transponder signal, and we see it's York, and York is like shouting at Garling that why there is no food for her, like she is like starving. And we see that York is now at Marijua, and she has a labo phase power plant there, and she's like hungry, and like she is complaining why she hasn't been made a Celestial Dragon yet, and that wasn't part of the deal. And Garling says like, consider this your penance. Like, so yeah, Garling is already working on with York as part of the Saturn was a previous like warrior god of science, and now Garling like took that role. So Garling is in charge of York, and we see Garling saying that one disaster after another, and it all started after Nika resurfaced. And we see all the elders are looking at Garling. Like, this panel is hilarious. Like, the elders, like, I feel like don't even take Garling seriously. Like, imagine, like, bro, they probably know that Garling got folded by rocks in God Valley, and now Garling is acting like nothing really happened, and he's like aura farming, sitting on his chair with legs over his other leg. It's crazy. Like, and we see like Jupiter saying that in any case, Great Emu, you should not leave Pangaea Castle. Allow us to dispatch Navy admirals to ELBAPH instead. And we see Nuzjuru saying that won't do. Consider all the other incidents that have arisen. Our hands are tied. In that case, we must once. Workery then says. Then Emu then replies, Workery, this is no mere coincidence. Arrogance, idleness, negligence, pride. Thou must cast aside these follies at once. So this is crazy, guys. And we see Jupiter saying that Imu should not leave the Pangea castle. Like in this chapter, the Gorosei really emphasized on the fact that Imu should not leave the castle at any cost. So it makes it sound like it might be for the reason that if Imu leaves the Holy Land will be vulnerable to outside attacks. But it also seems to imply that Imu is in the Holy Land and trying to like gatekeep like something being unleashed into the world. Like kind of like Imu is protecting the world at large from something even bigger than a bigger problem. You know, it's, I don't know, guys. What do you take from this like sequence from the Gorosei elders? And we see Nuzjuro saying that that one consider all the other incidents have arisen, and our hands are tied. So yeah, we see some of the elders are saying that they would rather go to ELBAPH than Imu go, and we see that they're even like planning to send Navy admirals instead of Imu. And Imu says no, like Imu says no, I'm done with you guys, bro. Like I'm taking matters into my own hands, and I'm going to show how it's done. Like Imu is done with these fraud admirals and elders. Like they were planning to send Navy admirals to ELBAPH instead. Like this is crazy, guys. Like I don't know. Like the Navy admirals would get folded in ELBAPH if they were sent. Luffy and Loki would have cooked them. So it's better they didn't go. And we see. I wonder what the admirals are doing. Like are they in the Holy Land or they're in the Navy HQ in the New World, you know? And then we see that Imu saying that all this was inevitable, and we see all the important characters like Rox, Roger, Shanks, Harold, Loki, Whitebeard, Luffy, and Blackbeard. Imu having a kind of flashback of all the characters like who is trying to oppose him and his authority and rule, you know? This is insane. Like this is one of my favorite panels. Like Oda is showing the strongest characters in One Piece. If you read the manga panel accordingly, except for Shirahoshi, Oda clearly is giving us a kind of ranking of who is the strongest in One Piece right now, you know, among the old gen and new gen. So this is insane, guys. Like, and it implies that Imu did know about Loki, and we have an intel on the Fox ship's captain, and his name is Loki. He is Harold's son. And we see Shanks, a bit of young Shanks, and and the speech bubble over his head is that Devil Fruit was stolen. But like this is insane. And we have Shirahoshi and the Goat Roger and Luffy and Blackbeard, bro. This is one of my favorite panels, except until you see the final panel, bro. This is my second favorite panel of the chapter. Like this is crazy, guys. And we see also Nefertari did Lily, and we also see like Imu tearing up pages of it. This is a kind of Imu's flashback, you know, Imu tearing up pages of Blackbeard and Luffy. And there's like Joy Boy and Davy Jones. Will thou keep making Mu suffer? And we also see Imu saying like retrieve Vivi, looking at Lily's portrait. And then the moment we see a magic circle like surrounding Imu, and Imu is in the center of it. And it was Imu saying it was all set in motion long ago. Great Imu, the elders are shouting, not so that Imu doesn't leave. Like Imu then says, the Holy Land shall be left in all thy hands. Great Imu, and the elders say, great Imu, if you go to the surface realm. And Garling says, bro, we have no authority to forbid this. And all the elders are in like shock, like if Imu is leaving their castle. And Nuzjuro says, it is not our place to question this. And Jupiter is like, Jupiter, bro, he is hella like worried about Imu leaving. He's, I feel like the most concerned Gorosei who about Imu leaving the Holy Land. Jupiter says, the Great One is fully aware of the consequences. And then we see Imu disappear from the magic circle in the Holy Land Pangea Castle, and we see clouds like forming over the Holy Land. Like this is the ominous vibe you can feel from this panel. Like Oda cooked this build up, bro. Like, and then we cut away to ELBAPH New World, guys, and we see Hajuri and Stanson in the West Village, Realm of the Sun, and we see that Gerd has found like Somer's body parts, and like Gerd brought it to like Hajruddin's group, and Gerd is like confused, like what is this? It's like a magnetic freak, and you're like a real freak. And Gerd is like holding like Somer's like head, and Somers is like furious. They called you, Gerd, I'll remember that. Swear I'm gonna give you a gruesome death. And then Stanson says, I think you should take a look at this too, Desho. Thump. And we see like they also found like Somer's heart, and like Zoro sees Somer's heart, and it's like a steel heart. So it's confirmed that it is not a regular heart, and it's like a steel heart. And Zoro like is wondering, like, if I destroy this, would he still be able to patch himself back up? So Zoro is wondering like how to like kill Sommers once and for all. Like, will destroying the heart do it? And Sommers has a shocking face. So bro, it might imply that the Holy Knight's weakness is like destroying their steel heart, bro. Like, it could be it. So that's cool. It's cool to see, like, we're still getting some, like, slowly getting the build up on how to like defeat the Holy Knights once and for all, like, because they keep on regenerating and again, so it's getting really frustrating. So we need to find a solution soon, otherwise it's gonna be very taxing. And then we cut away to near Waldo School. We see Frankie and Jimbe. They're like trying to heal Brooke and Usopp, and then Frankie says a funny line where we see that all your bones are busted. Want me to turn you guys into cyborgs? And Jinbei is like shouting, "Where is Chopper?" And then Killingham says, "I won't forget your name, Sanji." Bro, this is insane. Like Sanji has tied up all of Killingham's body parts on the trees. One of Killingham's head, Killingham's legs, and Killingham's like torso. This is hilarious. And Killingham is telling like Sanji that, "I won't forget your name, Sanji. You better remember mine." And Sanji says, "I already forgot." But this is hilarious. Like Oda is like really building up Killingham and Sanji's like rivalry. Like I wonder if the Holy Knights are gonna get buffed up soon. Like you'll understand what happens at the end of this chapter when we go there. And we then cut away to Gonko's ice block where she was trapped. We see that ice cube is like slowly breaking apart. We then again cut away to somewhere near Walrus School where we see Luffy and Loki have made it near the school, and they are watching all, and the entire school has been like frozen because we know as Lilith and Frankie use that ADP thermal absorber and to like quell out the fires from like before. So the entire school is now like frozen, and we see Lilith is also there with Luffy and Loki. And Luffy and Loki have like started eating, and they're like eating like frozen food. Like Luffy is like starving, like he can't eat, like this is like all frozen, you know, like Ragnar and Loki are eating like Ragnar is so cute, man. Like Ragnar is chomping on those and food, and Loki is mad, like, well, this was a bust. All the school's lunch supplies are rock solid and tasteless now. And Luffy, it's great to see like Luffy like thinking about Usopp and Brook, while he's like starving, you know, like he says we should give some to Usopp and the others. We then see Luffy asking like, "Loki, that person you froze earlier, are they dead?" And Loki says it was a flash freeze, so they won't die, but they can only be thawed out by Ragnar here. They won't be able to escape at any rate, so don't sweat it. Squeak, bro. I'm loving the Luffy and Loki dynamic. Like you can literally see that how they're slowly getting along with each other, you know. Like remember the start of the arc and look at now, like they're having like lunch together. You know what happens when Luffy is like eating lunch with someone, bro. This guy, bro, they're hitting it off. Like their chemistry is off the charts. So loving this duo, and it's interesting. So it seems like the ice that when people are frozen by Ragnar's ability, like they're like they can only be like turned back to normal by Ragnar. Like they will be frozen in that state. Like this is crazy. But in the previous page, we saw that Gonko's ice is slowly breaking apart. So I wonder what is happening. Like, is it because of Imu? Like, is Imu boosting Gonko or something like that? I wonder. So, anyways, we then cut away to Nami watching over the entire like ELBAPH as she's like using Zeus to like turn off the fires with the rains, and we see like Nami like sensing something is off, and she's like watching from afar the Horus castle, and she says, "Oh, what?" I wonder if Nami is always like hinting Nami having observation haki here. So this is like something interesting here. Like Nami is the first person who noticed that something is off. So this is insane. On an island where Luffy, Loki, and Zoro and monsters like Sanji are present, bro. Like this is insane. And Usopp, mind you, Usopp also there. Like the king or the god of observation haki. And then we see a massive burst of like black flames like descend upon ELBAPH, and it crashes near the Horus castle. And we see all kinds of flame like starting to like rain down on ELBAPH. Black flames rain down on ELBAPH from all around the sun realm. So this is unreal. Like this is crazy, and you know what time it is, bro. Like you know who's coming. And we see all the giants in ELBAPH like in shock, like what is happening, like what is going on, like what are these flames from raining down from the sky. And we see everyone, all the giants like pointing, looking at the sky. And then we see one of the craziest panels in One Piece history. A giant magic circle, pentagram shaped, forms on the sky above ELBAPH, above the Horus castle specifically. And we see that everyone wondering like, is that a magic circle? And we see all the Straw Hats like Nami's group, like Nami, Frankie, Jinbe, and Sanji. They're all like slowly converging and watching together like what is going up on near Horus castle. And we see, bro, like black lightnings coming down from the magic circle, and we see a pentagram shape, and we see it's like drums like beating, like it's insane, bro. Like bro, zoom, like this is crazy. Like We see it's like drums of oppression are beating, bro. Like the real drums of oppression. And we see all the houses in ELBAPH are like they're coming to life, like they're gaining souls, like similar to like Big Mom's ability, you know. This is unreal. Like this is a literal sight from hell, bro. Like, and we see all the trees and houses, also trees as well, like coming to life. They're gaining soul because of this phenomenon, you know. And we see like there is like a beat going on. Dorororo, dorororo, cough, doom. Is this another one of? And all the giants are wondering, like, is this another one of their abilities? And we see a view of ELBAPH of the sun realm from above, and bro, and then at that moment, from the center of the pentagram circle, a black lightning strikes Yora's castle right in the center and the roof, and we see all the giants like getting knocked out. We see Colon knocked out, getting knocked out, a random fodder giant getting knocked out, and we see Hajruddin and the other guard stands in there like reacting to it, and Zoro and Chopper also reacting to it, and they realize that that's Conqueror's Haki, and Luffy and Loki also like are watching from afar and on what is like descending upon in Aura's castle. Like they know that something is wrong here, and like Luffy is still drained as hell. Luffy is still in his old man form, so that he still hasn't eaten any food, guys. Like this is insane. Oh my goodness, bro. Like, and we then see Quest Castle interior, throne room, in the throne room inside the castle in ELBAPH. We see the in the magic circle, in the center of the magic circle, Imu spawns out, and we see Imu is like huffing and puffing, and Imu is like coughing, and Imu is like splatting blood, and we see Imu is like shaken by it, bro. It seems like Imu has like some sort of curse like that keeps them inside the Holy Land, you know. Imu's body, it feels like, it seems like Imu's body is like rejecting being in the lower realm and outside the Holy Land. So bro, like it might be suggesting that maybe Joy Boy put a curse on Imu, or someone put a curse on Imu to be like bounded inside the Holy Land, and if Imu can only come out to the outside world for a limited short period of time. So guys, this is insane. So we then see like Imu like slowly transforming in the center of the magic circle, and Imu is like growing wings, and this is, mind you, this is the same Imu, the black blob Imu right now. So this is not a silhouette, guys. Like this is like kind of like one of Imu's forms, you know. And then we see a massive blast occurring as Imu like slowly transforms, and there is like massive bursts of Conqueror's Haki spurting across ELBAPH, and all the giants, Tori and Brogy and Jarul, are wondering like, who is that? And then we see the panel, bro. Like we see the sky gets split apart with Imu's transformation, bro, and it clears the sky. Like Imu is the second character, I think, after Joy Boy to like do a solo sky plate, guys. I know Luffy did that in the anime, and in the manga as well, I think he did that, but I feel like Imu is at least the second or the third character in One Piece to like do a solo sky plate. So this is huge, guys. Like, and we see all the houses and the trees, like they're all like laughing and like gaining soul. Like this is all because of Imu, you know, like Imu's arrival, bro. Like we see Killingham and Somers are in shock. Like Killingham says like the Great One, and Somers says, don't tell me he came here in person. And then from all the giants see from afar that, look, there is someone on the castle spear, on the pyramid shape, on the topmost tower of Aura's castle. We see a certain someone, and bro, and then we see the narrator detailing who this person is. World government creator, one of the first 20, ability Devil's Fruit, king of the world, Saint Nerona Imu. End of the chapter. Editor's note, he descends. Break next week. Guys, what is this? We see Imu's like full transform design, and we see it has like, Imu has like black clouds in awakened forms, and Imu has long nails and like a thorn shaped like an S, like that, like curves twice and forms a S shaped, and it seems like Imu also has a tail, you know, and Imu has like tanned skin, like you can call a like Lunarians, you know. Like this is insane, guys. And Imu has a sword which is like zigzag, like a tiptoe. Guys, what is this design, bro? Like this is one of the greatest One Piece design in One Piece history. Like, and Imu has like eyelashes and long nails and long white hair, guys. Like, bro, like I don't even know what to say, man. Like, and the ability is Devil's Fruit, guys. What, I don't know where to even talk about this panel, guys. Like, this is we waited years for this, bro. Like this is, I cannot believe like we made it to this day, guys. Like, so, and from my first thought, I feel like this is like Imu is like an entity from the Void Century, or maybe from the first world. like who is currently using Saint Nerona Imu's body as a vessel, you know, like, and this is like Saint Nerona Imu from the Void Century, you know, the Saint Nerona Imu's body. And Imu is like a separate entity that is like possessing Saint Nerona Imu as a kind of vessel, you know, like Sukuna and Yujian, as we saw before, like Gonko as well. So it could be something like that, or it could literally be like Imu might literally be the first creator of the devil fruits, or the Imu is the user of the first devil fruit. Like, the way this sounds, the ability is devil's fruit. Like, what does it mean, guys? Like, this is so ominous, bro. Like, we are truly in the end game, guys. Like, and we are slowly getting the reveals of One Piece. Like, in this arc alone, we got Loki, Zebek, and now Imu's reveal. So from according to what I see, like, we only have like Joy Boy and Nika's like silhouettes to be revealed, bro. Like, we are so close, bro. Like, this is peak, bro. Oda cooked with his design, like one of the greatest design I've ever seen in manga, bro. Like, period. Like, Imu might have the greatest like final villain design in the big three, like, no doubt, guys. Like, this is insane. We see Imu also has a cloak, and the leakers say that he has black wings or some sort in the brief summary, brief spoilers, but well, I don't see any wings here. But during the transformation in the earlier, we saw the Imu growing wings, so I wonder what those are. Maybe those cloaks are actually the wings. Yeah, we'll see the full design in the next chapter, but bro, like, this looks sick. Like, Imu is like on top of a pyramid shape like roof, and Imu is like sitting on top of the tip, bro, like with both legs and sitting on it. Like, this is insane. Like, the aura farming in this panel, you can feel the aura. Like, Conqueror's Haki is bursting all around, and we see like Imu on the black clouds of Imu's awakened form. And I think this is like Imu's like awakened form, if there is any. Like, I don't know if it is even like devil fruit or not. So in the black clouds of Imu, we see like around like 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12. So like we see like around like 12 eyes, and Imu's tail, like, and it seems like Imu has a tail which wraps around that pyramid shape at the tip, and then it has like 3 skull bones as well on the tail, bro. Like, this is what a design. Like, this design, we can go on for like an entire video of like around an hour or so about what this design is. Like, this design is Oda like put a lot of thought into it. You can literally tell. Like, we can see black clouds all around, and the sky is cleared because of Imu doing a Conqueror's Haki and like splitting the sky solo. Like, this is huge. Like, this is what we expected from the final villain of One Piece, guys. I don't know about you guys, but bro, like, I am really satisfied with what Oda delivered with this, bro. Like, I'm super hyped to see what Imu does next, guys. Like, I am worried about what is going to happen in ELBAPH next. Like, Imu literally came to ELBAPH after like Usopp's rage bait. Like, Usopp really rage baited the Satan into coming from his actual body. Like, I feel so sorry for everyone in ELBAPH. Like, whatever happens in ELBAPH from now on, it's all Usopp's fault. Like, I don't know, guys. Usopp's main contribution in this arc was calling the final villain, final boss into the island. Like, this is insane, guys. Like, oh man, King of the World, Saint Nerona Imu, he descends. This is it, guys. This is Imu's reveal, guys. The one we have been waiting 8 years and 273 chapters for. Bro, like, I don't know how Luffy and Loki are about to deal with Imu, bro. Like, the way Oda is like putting effort in Imu, bro. Imu is not losing in ELBAPH. Like, heck, bro. In the beginning of the chapter, Imu is shown to like even be like aware of the stuff like other pirates are doing. Like, Imu has been keeping tabs on Shanks, Blackbeard, and others. Like, and bro, like, a hilarious part in that panel, we see that there is no mention of Dragon. Like, it is so funny to me because Dragon is known as the world's most wanted criminal, and yet Imu doesn't even consider him as a threat. So I don't know, man. I feel bad for the Dragon fan. Like, it might be Oda telling us that Dragon is not that relevant in the final saga, but I hope, man, I hope Oda is like cooking something crazy for Dragon as well, because it will be a huge letdown if Dragon doesn't do anything. After especially when we all thought Dragon was the one who attacked the Holy Land, but it seems like no one attacked the Holy Land. It was just the Celestial Dragons having an infighting because of the food shortage and starvation. Oh my goodness, guys. Like, Imu's form is here, guys. There is unfortunately a break next week, but and Oda knows what he's doing with this cliffhanger, guys. So we are gonna be talking about this for a week. Like, the amount of theories that are about to come from this singular panel are gonna be crazy, and the entire week is gonna go by fast when we are gonna be focused on this panel. Like, there's so much into it, and there's so much to talk about here. This is insane, guys. Like, I'm in awe. Like, I just want to see this panel in like its full glory. Like, This is peak fiction, like, my goodness, guys. So, guys, let me know in the comments down below, like, what do you guys think about Emu's design, and what do you think about it is gonna happen in the for the end of ELBAPH? Because I don't even know at this point, because I thought Emu was gonna show up in ELBAPH, but not this early. Like, what a pull up this was. Like, this might be one of the greatest pull up in anime manga history. Like, insane. The build up from the beginning of the chapter to the end, like, insane. Peak writing, 100 out of 100 chapter, and bro, I don't even know what to say. Oda's writing is on another level. Like, the design, especially in ELBAPH, like, ELBAPH is literally the arc of reveals. Like, this is insane, guys. Like, and Imu being sitting on the top of the pyramid is Oda referencing the Illuminati sign. As we know, Imu is like the final boss, like the final villain and the king of the world, the all-seer who's watching everything like an eye, and Imu is on top of the pyramid, and like symbolizing an eye, bro. Like, and Imu has like all those eyes in the clouds as well. So Oda is going deep in the mythology with this design. So yeah, guys, I can't wait to see the more like different angles of Imu's design and is how Imu like fares in an actual fight. So because so far at this point Imu has been underwhelming, and we haven't actually seen like Imu throw hands, but this design, it's giving me a vibe of like Muzan and Sukuna level, like Madara, for, you know, like Imu is about to literally throw hands right now. Like, this is insane. Like, many people were wondering if Imu is like a Lunarian or something from the brief summary and spoilers, but it seems like Imu is like not a Lunarian, but yeah, Imu has like looks kind of like that, but like you can see the differences. Like, Imu is not a Lunarian. Like, in the coloring from this, bro, like, imagine we get like the shading is like tan in like Imu's like panel, and imagine we get Imu's like red skin color as like symbolizing the devil, and white hair, bro. Like, it would be unreal. Like, this is like breaking the internet. Like, when the brief spoiler came out, before the brief spoiler even came out, the McDonald's Japan were even giving us hints about what is happening in what is going to happen in this chapter, like with the posting like about Imu's face, you know, like a black blob. So the hype is insane. It literally broke the internet, guys. Like, no question about it. Like, this reveal is on the same tier as Gear 5 reveal, if not higher. Like, this is one of those One Piece reveals, bro. Like, one of the greatest moments in One Piece history, and you just had to be there. And I just want to say, like, rest in peace to all those One Piece fans who have passed away over the years, and who couldn't see like Imu's reveal. Like, so yeah, like, may everyone like be able to be, I hope everyone like well-being and well wishes, so that we can all witness the end of One Piece. And yeah, guys, on we go, guys. This is insane. So, oh man, I just want to marvel and look at this panel for the whole day. Like, I didn't sleep well from last night, but since the Ross came out, I haven't been able to sleep well because of how much I've been thinking about this panel. Like, bro, like, I don't know, like, this is like, it feels like we achieved something. Like, this is insane. Like, I was still like on the boat, like it might have been April Fools, because the leakers are always trolling us around this time of the year during April Fool, and I was thinking this might be one of those times where this is going to be a generational like crash out when we find out it isn't anything related to Imu in this chapter, and then we see this, bro. Like, it still feels like a dream, guys. Like, I don't know what to say anymore. Like, yeah, guys, so that's it gonna be for the video, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.